Hello everyone, how good of you to join. Welcome back to our lunar station. We've just upgraded now to the officers as the second tier on the moon, and we still have that mission here. Dependence on deliveries from Earth makes it easy for Drake. Make your colony more autarkic. So we need to produce food on the moon. First of all, we need to attract 500 officers, and we need to produce the lunar lunch. Lunar lunch is actually something that they want, and lunar lunch is actually something that I can produce now. We have the moon crops already, so I can just go ahead and start with my next production right away. This one's probably, though, really expensive, especially when it comes to energy. So what I will need to do, once again, another solar collector or solar array that I need. And yes, let's just build this one here. And there we have it, and this will cost me 1000 maintenance costs once again. Those guys here don't have the credit maintenance modules, right? So I can add them now here and thus reduce the amount of credits that it costs me, right? So by 50% basically. So they are not that expensive while still providing all the energy that we need. And with the amount of energy, I can now go ahead and have my next block somewhere, most likely here. We actually also have now the big protector, right? So this one here, the large shield generator. It might be actually... Yep, we could actually have it now here, to be honest. And save a bit of space, right? So we don't need that many protectors then anymore. I think we might actually do this one. Let's get rid of that street here. Sorry, pals. You're without protection for the moment. And have the protector now here. This is the really large one. So we can still go ahead and add some more houses here. Very good. That's something we need to do. And as we can see, just in time, because the next meteor shower is going down already. We can also go ahead and sell some of these sustenance packs. They're actually quite worth it. So a bit of money coming in passively that we can do. And let's just go ahead and, I guess, upgrade more. So we need to upgrade more of them. We are producing titanium plating right now. 20, which is quite fine. And we still need more of them after all. So let's go ahead and upgrade more of those to offices. And the lunar lunch should also be coming in now. Oh, sorry. We haven't built that yet. So I need to go and build the lunar lunch then as well. We are the 300 offices. Over here we have the next large one. I could also merge them a bit better, to be honest. So we would have one over there and one down in this area. Let's have one down in this area. And there it is. We already have our bio enhancers production in this area, so I'm not going to add something new. We still have the city there. And I would like to have another large one just here. Right, so this whole area now is connected with those large protectors. And that makes it possible to have now the lunar lunch fabrics over there. Looking good. Here, for example.
You must have tried the food here as well? I'm glad you're not expecting
and
your
boy,
colonists
they
to live
have
off
big
nothing but pap
modules.
from tubes.
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
So I'm just going to redo the street layout here so we can add them then in this area, right? We do need quite a few of them. We don't even have enough for now. I'm pretty sure that we have enough base resources. I just need some building resources. Let's have a second one so that it's positive. Perfect. Can we reduce the maintenance cost? We can't. It's fine. It's fine. With that, however, lunar lunch is in, so the offices are growing, and I would like to go ahead and upgrade a few more.
Transfer route inefficient.
Oh, bioenhancers. Of course, they also want bioenhancers.
A self-contained lunar
And there we have it.
community. In the beginning, it was only small steps, but now you stand firmly, and your colony has
And we've
taken
also
roots.
unlocked now the
You're
fusion
ready to get
reactor.
to the core of the lunar licensing program. Fusion energy generation. It's all theory still, but I believe in you.
And there it is. We are now able to build the first fusion reactor. Not for a while though, so don't get your hopes up too high. This one is extremely expensive. So one of them cost me 700,000 credits, 90 titanium plating, but more importantly, it consumes fusion power cells. Those fusion power cells, they're not easy to produce. We need helium and we need deuterium. Helium I can actually get here on the moon by using one of the mining sites. But deuterium I need produce in the Arctic. That's quite a long way, because in the Arctic we are not that far yet. Let's just go ahead and upgrade a few more people here in the center of my little colony. That's it, fine. They're not really paying me a lot of taxes, but overall we can unlock more buildings with that, and buildings is important. The anti-grav compensators, we have unlocked now androids on Wildwater Bay. So far so good, that's the moon for now. We are coming back here once we are able to build the fusion reactor. We still have the bioenhancers. Unfortunately, they are way too expensive for my taste. One of those cost me 1,800 on the maintenance. We still have... what the heck. Let's go ahead and build another one. We still have 10 rare earth metals that we can consume. So I'm going to ahead and... Yep, let's have this one here. And then we can add more of these modules then. Unfortunately, we are close to the mountainside here. So I need to be, well, let's say creative in order to build those modules there. That's still possible there as well, right? So that's the edge of my base. That's basically what I can do. There we have another road then. And this one costs me 3,000. There's nothing I can do to reduce that. So we just have to be happy. We're producing 6. Let's go to our trade route real quick. Bioenhancers. I need 36 actually. Let's go ahead and add the other 6 that we've just built now.
Renewing parameters.
That's going to help us a bit here on the balance. But that's it. Let's go back to Viridian Coves. In Viridian Coves, my ships are back. And we have a second try now at destroying Drake's fleet. Let's just try this one. They're doing a lot of damage. I can't believe that. Alright, we got a missile barrage. That's something. That's something we can use. We got actually 2 of them.
Nuclear missile fired.
Very good. They're repairing themselves now too. Just not really helping. How many more do we need? We still need a whole lot of them.
On our way.
Over there, I guess. Yes. That's suicide ships, unfortunately.
Green to go.
Yes.
Sinking.
They've destroyed one of my ships. Doesn't matter. Let's go over there. We have the missile barrage. Actually, we could use. Let's do that.
Nuclear missile fired.
Perfect. They're doing a sweet amount of damage. So I don't have to worry about it. And let's also use it on them.
Launching.
Okay, we also got support fleet, EMP pulses. Let's get to the other side. Alright, let's destroy them. There's quite a lot more. We actually have 2 support fleets that we can call for this. I'm tempted to use them.
Enemy detected.
So we should really use everything that we have here for those invasions now. Oh, shit. Sorry. But we've lost one. Just within a second. At least therefore for now. We do get a bit of combat experience that we can use to, yeah, basically upgrade our ships again in the near future. But it's certainly hurting us a lot. Let's continue.
Battle stations.
We still need to build a few more houses there.
We're under fire.
Because we need the workforce for the second bridge. And we should be able now to finish this bridge there. We are perfect. So let's finish that bridge. And we can now continue with our next productions. Look at that. That's space for factories, for farms. We basically can use all of that here for our juicy Viridian, for our mega city that we need. Now, back in the Arctic, what we need to do here is, yeah, we need to unlock deuterium for our fusion generation, right? So for deuterium, we do need 1,500 scientists. That's a lot. 1,500, that's more than 4 times, 5 times the amount we have right now. So I need to go ahead and expand my Arctic settlement. For that, let's start with the fish. The fish is the first thing that we always need to expand. I'm going ahead with 2 of them right away. We might actually import the fish later then. For now, that's fine. I would love to have 1 more mining site, or we can use a solar array. Let's do that. And let's go ahead and build it here at the far end. That's a bit of energy. And I'm going with another one over there. Ah, wait a second. Here. That's fine. So that's the energy that we need. In the base itself, let's continue with the building. The building of the houses. So in that area we should be able, perfect, to have this whole row full with more people. That's beautiful. Right, and we could do the same thing over here as well.
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
Another block. And this one here, actually, we could fill up with more people as well. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Very good. Lots and lots of new people. Actually, they want, of course, the community center. So let's go ahead and have it here. Actually, the community center doesn't really need heat, so I'm inclined to put it there, right at the edge. And canned food is definitely low, so another cannery will do just fine. Let's have these houses there, and then the cannery here. Very good. So around this we can have then more houses again. Let's go ahead and do it actually. And for canned food we should be fine. We are also of course importing the vitamin drinks.
It's just so tranquil, so
that's
serene.
tricky in the future. Let's upgrade. We need to upgrade more. We need that 1,500 scientists, and it's quite a long way to be honest. At least that is another major breakthrough.
Options expanded.
So we have the next one, the Pharma Lab, and the stimulants with that. As we can see, we're probably going towards 1,000 scientists now. How's it looking with my consumption? Yes, canned food. Canned food is there, and the neural implants is actually also going down. So we need to be a bit more careful there. Nah, who am I kidding?
Attention.
We're going to upgrade anyway.
Under provision of
Doesn't matter.
consumer goods detected.
And there's a few more. Oh, still not. But the methane extractor and the gas power station we've unlocked. The gas power station, beside looking extremely nice, I love that building, is providing a lot of energy for us then. And let's also see. Offer. Let's take the metal foams and let's sell some of the surplus that we have. Fine. Right, so with that we can upgrade more. And we should probably reach the 1,500 scientists now. For that beautiful base here. This block. Those guys. How's it looking? Yes. There it is. We have unlocked deuterium. We've also unlocked the quantum computers. That's something we need for World War Debate and later. Very, very expensive production chain. But deuterium is actually the one that I was looking forward to, because now we could actually go for our fusion reactor if we had the money for it. Back in Wildwater Bay, what we need to figure out now is what do we expand to Viridian Coves, right? So cheaper goods, of course, but also farms that don't require a lot of workforce. Because in Wildwater Bay we have 11,000 people. In Viridian Coves it's probably going to be around 200 to 300 people right now. For example, the beef that we have there, the cattle ranch, that's requiring 50 people per farm and module. On the other hand, we have, for example, the rice, that's only 15. So I would like to keep my beef and soybeans, for example, in Wildwater Bay for now. But I can move now the rice and the vegetables, especially also the vegetables, because we need so many of them. I can now move them to Viridian Coves. Let's go over there. there we already have a shortage of rice and organic food, and the bridge has also been finished. So let's just jump right into that. Material wise, we are fine in the Viridian Coves. There is the bridge. Let's finish the construction.
Done. It's yours.
Perfect. And with that, we have now opened up this whole landmass. And that's exactly what we need. Lots and lots of landmass. Let's just go ahead and have that road all the way to that. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful here. And just here in this little tiny block, I would like to now start with my first, well, new rice farms. That's basically what we can do here. Right, and we can really have a lot of them in the area. That's more like it. Before I continue, we could also have a look at the modules here. So we have the workforce maintenance that I would like to add here in this corner, right? So we can have 3 per rice farm that I'm going to use here. This is reducing the workforce drastically, and it's totally adding up over time then when I have like 30,000 rice farms in the area. Same goes with this one, and this one. Perfect. And then I can just go ahead and have the next rice farms beside that. And there we have a whole bunch of new rice farms now as well. 2 times this array. Unfortunately, yes, it would be nice to have just one big copy function and just do it the same here, but unfortunately that's not here. We can add, yeah, as I can see, quite a lot more rice than to the areas. We are producing 450 right now. That's certainly not enough though, right? So we would need more. The same with the vegetables. So that's quite a lot of grindy work, to be honest. What I can do at the same time is I'm going now over here in this area, and this is where I'm going to build up the major Viridian Coves town, right? So Viridian Coves needs a lot of workers, as we can already see, and I would like to have this city in this area. So for that, we're going with a major road, as always, up to this point, and then all the way to that point here. Probably going to have a center point here somewhere, a central crossing, a major big crossing. Let's just see how many blocks of houses we would like to have then, like that. Also on the other side. I can still go with a few more. Yes, and that's probably one of them. So that's the center. And the same thing with up there as well. And then we just have one major road all the way back again. Now that the rice is finished, one more thing. It's a lot of work, unfortunately, but it's necessary for a good foundation. We go ahead now with the vegetable area. For that, once again, I'm going to have a little logistics center. We have the energy, we have the workforce, we have the vegetable farms. I can have this one here. This one has the workforce once again, and we're definitely going to need that for these fields because they actually use a lot of workforce, right? So let's go ahead and have this one. That's 144 workers for one of them right now. So I add then these drone racks at the end of it, and that's reducing it to 1. So they basically don't cost me any workforce, right? So I can have a lot of them in the area without consuming, well, a lot of people really. And that's basically what we would be doing then here. Alright, so that's looking not so bad. We have now a production of 640 fruit and 400 rice. Let's just see what that does to us, right? So we still have this whole production there. We are getting a lot of rice now from the space station right now. And I would like to do one thing now. I would like to have 2 more trade routes now. That is the Viridian Coves with all the 400 rice. We can actually go up to 2,000 rice. Isn't that nice at the end of it? But for now, it's 400. That's one new transfer. And then we have the fruits that go from Viridian Coves to Wildwater Bay. I could also have the factories in Viridian Coves, but then again, it does cost workforce, right? And energy. And that's a pretty important factor, the energy. The energy we will be able to transfer from the moon pretty soon, but right now, not. Let's just see what I can do here. We get rid of all of that, and that's basically all I can do. We have so many rice production here that I cannot get rid of that for now. Right, so we do need more rice, And I guess more fruit as well. Let's get rid of that fruit. Alright, I guess fruit is better. Yes. This one.
Warning.
Alright, we're making some bit of space here in Wildwater Bay now. But I still need more. We can also get rid of the rice trade route here now. That's 2,600 actually that we get back. Right, so that's a bit of money. And I guess the fruits we were not importing right now from the space station as far as I can see. Were we? This one here, I guess. Yes, there we actually have one. We're importing a lot of fruit right now for 10,000 on the balance. So let's go ahead and have more fruits. We can also do the same thing with the algae then. Right, so we can save a lot of money this way. One of those factories cost me 92. So we're going to save a lot of money just by having more of them coming in then from our own factories. So basically this whole area is going to be one big rice field once again. Let's have it go all the way there. We still need something for logistics. So I'm going ahead and have the logistics center up there. And just to be sure, let's have another one.
Attention. Under provision of specific
over here.
Consumer goods detected.
Now that's what I call a real rice production. That's the whole area now. And we can now use this whole rice finally to get it to Viridian Coves. So all of the remaining 800 rice. That's costing me around 3,000. Boy, actually I think importing it is a bit cheaper at the end. And what we can do now with all of that space, well, basically we can delete more rice farms. Let's just see. That's a really cool thing. 900 surplus. Down to 400, but we have the space we need for the new production chains then. So that's this area. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And while we are in Wildwater Bay, I will need to continue with another very expensive production chain, and that is the luxury food. For that we do need more soybeans, so it's those factories here, and they are really expensive.
Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
So a few more modules here. Fortunately, that's one of the farms that doesn't consume anything really.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled
Righto,
demand
that's
for
for the
specific
soybeans.
commodities.
60. That's probably not too much though.
Warning. Unfulfilled demand.
Each one of them
for
consumes
specific
300.
products.
900. Unfortunately, I also cannot lower that. That's the end. Anyway, I can. That would have been amazing, but nope, there is no such thing. Energy reduction, though, I could do here. Right, so this is reducing the energy a bit. That's 28. We could still have a few more of them. Once again, Wildwater Bay is under attack. We need to defend. We need to get into the fray here and destroy every single ship.
Battle stations.
Lucky it's not that much. A bit of fuel, a bit of EMP pulses. Let's continue. Lots of destruction awaits. Hopefully this time we don't have to wait for a second fleet.
Full speed ahead.
Otherwise I will put my head in a sandbox or something like that. That's actually two ships there. Two smaller fleets merging right now, I think. But what we could actually do is, yes, I could use the EMP pulse on that. Ah, that's very good.
All hands engage.
Air drones launched. Nuclear missile fired.
Affirmative.
That's one. Oh, there's a bigger one coming. Let's use a support fleet on that. Especially since I don't want to take that much damage. If the support fleet comes out, they take the damage mostly. And we can focus on something else. There's actually two bigger ships over there. We don't need to destroy that many ships this time. And off they go. We actually also got an achievement. Defeat 10 enemy invasions.
We are under attack.
Let's also repair my fleet there real quick, even though we don't need to. And with that, we should be going back up again on the balance. Boy, we're down on money though. It's insane. Having such a city and not really that much money.
That's how dogs are.
No reason not to come.
And we could actually, or we should actually import even more fruit now for the vitamin drinks. So that's
We're
something...
under fire.
I'm not doing that yet. Oh, yeah, yes, there we can do it. So another 400.
Enemy
Right, Joe?
detected.
And with that, we can also
Transfer
reduce the
options.
amount that we now import, right? So let's do it at that
I've
and save
examined
another
the route.
4k.
The deliveries will arrive.
And let's use some of that now
Enemy
on
detected.
some
All
additional
Reviewing. Transfer route.
factories.
Enemy detected. All hands engage. We are under attack. Here they come.
That's just my fleet over
Mayday.
here.
We're under
They're
attack.
just shooting at the fleeing ships, but it doesn't matter anymore. Because that battle is over. And we're just going to have a few more of them. Perfect. Vitamin, at least for now. Yes, money-wise, we will have to think about something because I'm not ready for the fusion reaction yet. Stay
We are
tuned.
under attack.